Secretary, would do what happened to Ruby.
Are you calling me a racist?
A racist.
I'm asking a question.
Reclaiming my time, ask him to
That's a
shut
pretty-
up.
That's a pretty.
Shut up.
Did you say shut up?
Shut up. It's my time.
I'm not going to let anybody call me a racist, Chairman.
I never called him a racist. It's my time.
It is, gentlemen.
Welcome back to Freedom Forge, the channel where we stand for faith, freedom, the Constitution, and the values that made America the greatest nation on earth. If you believe America needs strong leadership, secure borders, accountability in Washington, and leaders who put the American people first, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications because Freedom Forge brings you the biggest political battles unfolding in our nation. Today's hearing centered on a fiery exchange involving Representative Al Green and the Homeland Security Secretary as lawmakers debated issues surrounding race, peaceful protest, political rhetoric, and the conduct of public officials. What began as a routine round of questioning quickly transformed into one of the most explosive moments of the hearing, complete with interruptions, accusations, and repeated warnings from the committee chairman.
Thank you. Gentleman yields back. I now recognize the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Green, for 5 minutes of questions.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I thank the ranking member as well. Mr. Chairman, the Secretary has commented on race, a topic that I believe I'm eminently qualified to speak on, given that in my lifetime, I went to the back door to get my food. I drank from filthy colored water fountains. I sat in the back of the bus, in the balcony of the movie when a seat was available. So let me just share some of the characteristics of a racist, Mr. Secretary. A racist will depict people of color as apes. The pictures have been blurred, but you know who they are. This is what a racist would do. And a racist wouldn't apologize after doing this. Mr. Secretary, that's what a racist would do. A racist, Mr. Secretary, would take offense at peaceful protest. You said you believe in peaceful protest. This was peaceful protest, Mr. Secretary. Racists take offense at peaceful protest. A racist, Mr. Secretary, would do what happened to Ruby.
Are you calling me a racist?
A racist.
I'm asking a question.
Reclaiming my time, ask him to shut up.
That's a pretty.
Shut up.
Did you say shut up?
Shut up. It's my time.
I'm not going to let anybody call me a racist, Chairman.
I never called him a racist. It's my time.
It is, gentlemen, will suspend.
You will
Gentleman
not.
will suspend.
Tell him to shut up.
Gentlemen suspend. No, the gentleman will suspend.
No one will call me a racist. I'm Cherokee, too. My family has been pretty tolerant.
I ask that my time be restored. I ask that my time be restored.
The clock has been stopped since I suspended the clock.
I will continue to interrupt as long as someone's sitting there assuming
I agree.
calling me a racist.
And as I said before, there will be no addressing anyone's character in a negative way. By the way, Mr. Green, I need you, when you're speaking, I need you to speak into the microphone because I can't hear you up here. But we will.
Evidently, his constituents heard enough of him because they voted him out of
Secretary,
office.
Mr. Secretary, please. Again, we're almost done here today. Mr. Green, you can continue, but again, I will stop if this sounds like you are either directing that this secretary is a racist, or as well as the president or vice president, because we do know under our rules you cannot disparage a member of Congress or the president or the vice president. So I understand what you're trying to do. Be very careful because it is a violation of our committee rules to disparage another member, a witness, or the president or the vice president.
Parliamentary inquiry. Mr. Chairman, when I'm speaking, I believe that the time belongs to me. I don't think that the secretary should interrupt me when I'm speaking.
I have made very clear today that when the member has their time, it is their time. But again, I want to reiterate, it is a violation of House rules to make statements that might be personally offensive to the president or vice president. So we will let you continue with your time. The time has stopped since I suspended the clock. But again, it is a violation. It is your time, sir. It is your time, I agree. But it is a violation of the rules of the House to make statements that might be personally offensive to the president or the vice president of the United States, as well as other members or question motives of colleagues. So I will let you continue, but we want to be very, I've now stated the rules, so we want to follow them.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I will speak into the microphone so that I may be heard. I ask that any person who desires to interrupt me, shut up. Now, this is Ruby Bridges. She was integrating a school. You can see the hate on the faces of people. This was called racism. This was racism. All I did at the State of the Union address was display this, Mr. Chairman. This was what I did. I was peaceful. The Secretary says he believes in peaceful protest. Cue the video, please. Cue one. Freeze the frame, please. That, my friends, is the Secretary of Homeland Security. He traversed some distance to get to a peaceful protester and display his despicable behavior. Unbought, that's me. Unbossed, unafraid, that's me. And by the way, unelected, yes. Liberated, Democrat. You, sir, have engaged in despicable behavior. Now, let's just talk for a moment about this behavior. It's not the only time that you've behaved in a dastardly way. Cue the second video, please.
Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings. You know where to find me, any place, anytime, cowboy. Sir, this is a time, this is a place. If you want to run your mouth, we can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Big
Oh,
guy.
stop it.
Is that your solution, every
Hold it. No, sit down. Sit down. Okay, you know, you're a United States Senator.
That was the Secretary of Homeland Security. The Secretary of Homeland Security concerns me because of his behavior as it relates to peaceful protest, as it relates to the way he chose to come over and with force address a peaceful protester. It concerns me because in that department, they have many people of color. I'm concerned about how they will be treated under the leadership of this Secretary of Homeland Security. I do not believe that he is qualified because he doesn't have the temperament to deal with people in a respectful way. I peacefully protested. I would do it again because I know the history of apes and how they have been used to demean people of color.
Gentleman's time has expired. I recognize the ranking member for a unanimous consent request.
Watching this hearing, it became obvious that emotions were running high from the very beginning. Representative Al Green opened by recounting painful memories from his childhood during segregation. He spoke about separate entrances, segregated water fountains, and discrimination he personally experienced growing up in America. Every American should acknowledge that history and recognize the sacrifices made by those who fought for equal rights under the law. But after sharing those experiences, the questioning took a dramatic turn. Instead of focusing primarily on Homeland Security policy, border security, or national security priorities, Green began describing characteristics that he associated with racism. He referred to images depicting Black Americans as apes and repeatedly stated that racists behave in certain ways toward peaceful protesters. As the questioning continued, the secretary interrupted with a direct question that immediately changed the atmosphere inside the hearing room. "Are you calling me a racist?" That single sentence completely transformed the hearing. Voices were raised. Interruptions followed. The chairman repeatedly stepped in to restore order while reminding members that committee rules prohibit personal attacks against witnesses and government officials. From a conservative perspective, this moment perfectly captures what frustrates millions of Americans about politics today. Congressional hearings should be opportunities to hold government officials accountable through facts, evidence, and policy discussions. Americans expect lawmakers to ask difficult questions about border security, illegal immigration, terrorism, drug trafficking, crime, and national security. Instead, many hearings have become political spectacles where emotional moments overshadow substantive debate. Representative Green continued by displaying historical photographs involving Ruby Bridges and the integration of public schools, arguing that racism has long been used to demean Black Americans and that peaceful protest deserves respect. He then played video footage showing an interaction involving the secretary and argued that the secretary demonstrated behavior inconsistent with someone who claims to support peaceful protest. Green also introduced footage from a separate confrontation that showed an aggressive verbal exchange, using it to question the secretary's temperament and leadership style. Supporters of Green will likely argue that he was raising legitimate concerns about character and conduct. Supporters of the administration will likely argue that the hearing became an exercise in political theater rather than oversight. That is where conservatives and liberals will almost certainly see this hearing differently. Many conservatives believe accusations involving racism should never be casually implied without clear evidence, because those accusations carry enormous weight and can permanently damage reputations. Political disagreements should focus on policies, results, and decisions rather than assumptions about motives or personal character. If border policies deserve criticism, debate the policies. If enforcement decisions deserve scrutiny, challenge those decisions. If spending priorities deserve examination, ask tough questions and demand answers. But many Americans watching this hearing likely wanted more discussion about securing the southern border, stopping fentanyl trafficking, protecting communities, and enforcing immigration law instead of another political confrontation centered on personalities. The chairman repeatedly reminded members that congressional rules prohibit disparaging public officials through personal attacks, and he warned multiple times that he would stop the proceedings if those rules were violated. Those interventions highlighted how quickly the hearing had shifted away from policy and into personal conflict. The American people deserve better. They deserve hearings focused on protecting the country, strengthening national security, supporting law enforcement, and keeping dangerous criminals and cartels out of our communities. Instead, too often Washington rewards viral moments over meaningful solutions. Whether viewers agree with Representative Green or disagree with him, there is little doubt that this hearing will become one of the most talked about political confrontations of the year. The exchange highlighted just how polarized American politics has become and how easily discussions can shift from policy disagreements to personal accusations. As conservatives, we should continue demanding accountability from every administration while insisting that debates remain grounded in facts, evidence, and respect for constitutional principles. America faces enormous challenges that require serious leadership and serious solutions, not endless political theater. What do you think? Did Representative Al Green raise legitimate concerns? Or did the hearing cross the line into partisan spectacle? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, because this debate is far from over. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Freedom Forge, and turn on notifications so you never miss our coverage of the biggest political showdowns happening in Washington. Thanks for watching, God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.